Hello, and welcome to episode 7 of our Spanish campaign in Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts. As you can see, we're going to start off this episode with a nice big battle. It's going to be fairly important, obviously. We are definitely outgunned, but we're going to be a little cautious at the beginning and see what we can do. Hopefully our battleships are a little bit better than theirs. We kind of run away. We're not going to run 180 degrees from where they are, but we're definitely not going to charge in. You can see we've fought with these battleships before. We are a little bit low on ammo. They're to the south, so we're going to actually go, I think, we're going to go west. We're going to try and get our light cruisers a little bit in between. We try and keep our torpedo boats fairly close this time. I think the last couple battles I kind of made the mistake of getting our torpedo boats a little too far away from our main line. They kind of got smacked around pretty good. We're going to actually have this group follow our battleships. Okay, let's get our light cruisers a little bit closer as well. It's not a good move on my part at all. Let's get these guys back closer to our battleships. Okay. I'm going to slow down here and get some concentrated fire there. I'm going to slow down here and try and get a little bit more accuracy. Okay, taking some good hits here already. I'm not really giving any back in return. Actually, let's turn this way. Come back a little bit. There we go. That's kind of what I was looking for. A couple torpedo boats in close. Nope. There's a nice hit. Okay, he's pretty well done. Let's pull back here. Okay. Turn that off, obviously. Okay, what did I do here? Not sure how I did that, but okay. Let's get him to follow that guy. Let's get him going the right way. Let's get our light cruisers a little bit more organized. Get some smoke going. These guys are taking a good beating, but they're also giving us a nice little breather. That light cruiser. Where's this guy going? Okay, these guys are pretty well done. Speed is fine. Don't know that we're going to be able to. Well, we'll see. We'll see what we have left at the end to take on the battleships. I'm going to put my primary weapons. This guy has. Oh no, wait, he still has AP left. Focus this guy. Actually, let's do this. Those. Put that guy there. That guy there. There we go. Like, why is this guy moving so slow? I hit him? No, not really. There we go. There's some good hits. Got a flooding going here. Taking hits? I don't think we're taking that many hits here. This is where, again, I kind of talked about this in the last episode. If I bumped my torp range up to 1.2, it would have made a pretty good difference, I do believe. Get guns on this next battleship. It's turning for some reason. It really didn't damage him that much. Lost a light cruiser there. Yeah, that's it. Run right on top of each other. Speed these guys up because they're getting separated. Part of me's tempted to run in there and try and get some torpedoes off. That's what I'm going to do. Pick up the speed. Let's get these guys going too. Turn that off. Pause here. Where are we at? Alright, so we have that turned on. Let's actually try and sneak in here. Still have 73 rounds of AP. What's this guy? How's he doing? 79 rounds of AP. Okay, I think we're hanging in there. Can we get that torpedo launch there, people? Oh, we have no torpedoes. Brilliant. What about this guy? He's got torps. Let's get him out of here. Wasn't too brilliant on my part. He's It's actually going down pretty quick. Where are my torps? In the back. Yeah. Great. Yeah. That was a waste of time. Okay. One in there. Any torps left? Yes, I do. Did what they did. Oh, no torpedoes. Alright, let's get you out of here. There's this guy. Get you back in the line. Guy's almost done for. One battleship down. Oh, we do have torpedoes left here. Nope, not for long. Nope. Okay. God, look at that. Okay. So... that one's almost gone. Know what's shooting from me out here. If we can get this guy down. Getting too close here. Gonna eat some torpedo shells. Or some torpedo shells, some torpedoes. I'm not careful here. Alright, it's another battleship down. We're gonna turn. So I don't want to turn into those torpedo boats. I don't want them getting too close. Let's just focus on that guy. I don't want that light cruiser coming in here and launching a wave of torpedoes. Where's the torpedo boats at? Well, remember, we do have a few more newer battleships coming in to service here pretty quickly. I think within probably next 3 months, maybe. So we get 2 more of these guys. That'll only leave them 1. I don't think we probably don't have enough ammo yet. We might have enough ammo to get 3 of them. Torpedo boats, okay. Trying to make sure they're not sneaking up on us. Come on, guys. Let's just go. We still got quite a bit of ammo. Our 12.9s are at 95 because they're at 18. That's the difference. We're landing all these shots. There we go, there's another big hit. Man, if we could get all 5 of these battleships, that would be amazing. This guy definitely needs repair though. We'll see him go. Bump back up here to 5 times. Sorry if for you guys I'm going a little too slow. I typically like to keep one in my bigger battles. I like to not really bump up past ×2 or ×3. especially when there's a ton of torpedo boats, destroyers, just trying to rush me. What do we have? We still have 55 rounds of ammo. That's one good thing about it only being a single turret. We don't put out a lot of firepower at one time, but we do have quite a bit of. Oh, that guy's already in the sun. It does take quite a while to eat through the ammo when you're only shooting one shot at a time. There we go. Here's a nice flooding hit. Yeah, he's almost done for. And the flooding hit should do it. Assuming we don't hit one of the areas that's already flooded, I guess. Turn a little bit more to get my 4.5s in there. There we go. Is there any other ships visible? No. He's the last one. Alright. That went much better than I kind of feared. These early matches, early campaign matches can be quite hit or miss. So we sank 19 and lost 5. What did we lose? We lost 2 light cruisers and 3 torpedo boats. And did they lose everything? Yeah, we actually got every single ship. 2 heavy cruisers, 5 battleships. Are they all... Okay, so that's... So I always like to see it. So that's $24 million. Ours is 38, yeah. So ours are almost 50%. Well, probably a little over 50% more cost. I think the biggest thing is we have the rangefinders on our battleships and our light cruisers. So San Miguel did 66. Yeah. Okay. Alright, good battle. A good way to start this episode. Won't know if we have any other battles coming our way. Doesn't look that way. Okay. Alright. So, what do we have coming our way? We have another battleship. He's going to the North Atlantic. He's coming to the Caribbean. 2 torpedo boats. There's another battleship. 5 light cruisers. Yeah, so yeah, there we go. So he's going back to the Gulf of Alaska. Any of the other ones? No, just him for now. Okay. 4 turns, 6,800. Okay, we've got plenty of tonnage. Question is, can we get okay, so let's put him in here. and get him repaired. Now, politics. Let's do that. What do we have here? Anybody else starting to get? Let's look at ours first. Okay, so we're good. Italy, Italy is somebody we want to fight, so that's fine. Austro-Hungary, we would like to fight. They're negative with Britain and Italy. Oh, that'd be nice if we could provoke that fight. If we could provoke that fight between Italy and Austro-Hungary. Minus 20. Let's actually improve relations here for now. Finances are fine. Can't really do much there. What do we got? I think this, if I remember correctly, yeah, that's not a new hull. Is this a new hull? No. 500 tons, though. Okay, so we'd really, yeah, don't really have much coming here soon. We're still maxed out. Here, so we have 2 battleships coming in 3 months, and they're both coming, they're both being built in the Caribbean. We have a bunch of torpedo boats coming in 3 months, so 3 months, and then at 10 months we have two more battleships. The battleships that are coming are this class here, which we don't have any of yet, 15,000 tons, twin 12s, and in the front, and then twin 9s and an 8 in the back. It's kind of a weird combination, but it also has, if I remember correctly, has really good armor. Anyway, well, that's coming up here soon. I need to make sure that they don't take that. He's heading over to the Atlantic. What do we have here? I think I'm going to pull him down into the Caribbean. And then I think I'm going to pull these guys over into the Central Atlantic. These guys are coming. This is another battleship and a couple cruisers, a couple torpedo boats. They're still mainly focused on our minor allies, which kind of sucks, but I don't, taking out those 5 battleships here, pretty much guaranteed they're not going to get Venezuela, I do believe. Let's go ahead and hit next turn. That's what I was trying. That's why I pulled those ships down into the Caribbean, because I did not want to do that. Because that's going to be 700 victory points for them. All right. We're going to fight this. I believe these are our 2 battleships, so they're low fuel. So it kind of sucks. Alright, so where are they? They're to the north. Okay. They're never going to get there. So those guys need to go back into port to get refueled. because they're not going to do me any good in any battles. Right. Well, I guess technically we could just let them run into us, but they're not gonna be able to hunt anybody. Get right in here on him. Coming in behind so he can't use the side mounted guns. Most of his Marbet should be, or most of his secondary should not be able to hit us. Right? Not really. I didn't even get a single hit, did I? Seriously? Come on. There we go, there's a floating hit. Come on. Close. There we go. There we go. We'll drop some torpedoes. Did I hit my own? I hit my own ship, didn't I? Okay, where is he? To the north. Okay. What are the chances we can find him? Guys, get out of there. Where's this guy? He's way back here. Yep, way back there. There we go. Alright, let's pause this. You guys come over here, please. He still has corpse left, so I gotta be a little careful. Doesn't help when you only have one gun, I believe. Right? This is the first torpedo boat design from 1890. Looks like we are closing a little bit. Up to a whopping 4% chance to hit, 4.1. I'm getting in there. What's he got? He's got quite a few guns. Probably not a good idea for me to chase him. Because the chances are better of him getting a torpedo hit than me, and gun-wise, he's just gonna... I know we have more ships, but yeah, that's gonna go on forever. He's just gonna run. That's fine. We'll corner him later. It's 8 million. Oh, there's another one. Oh, that's the 5 light cruisers. Alright, well, I guess I could have tried to escape, but where are they? To the south. Okay. This should be fairly easy, unless I make a terrible mistake and let them get into torpedo range. You're low on ammo? Not really. 1,200 rounds of 4.5. The 4.5's guns should tear up. Yeah, that should tear up the light cruisers. You would think. I know there's 5 of them. But, yeah, we should be okay. Someone there somewhere. Oh, there we go. Really? Okay. Let's turn that off. Turn that off. Here, come on. Come on, start landing some shots here. There we go. This guy's kind of out here by himself. I'm gonna charge in there. Actually, I'm gonna run into my own ships again. Remember not to go. I need to keep a decent angle with this ship, otherwise the 4.5s get fired, which is a good portion of my firepower. Okay. It's one down. Focus these two guys down. I think we can. Why is this letting me try to end the battle here? Oh, I have no ammo on this guy. Okay. I have no ammo on that guy, other than 2 torpedoes. Any of these guys hurt? Not really. I do need to check my port capacity. There's a chance with that one battleship going in for repairs, I put myself over the limit. I do believe. Here we go. 3 flooding hits right in a row. That's what we're looking for. There's another one. I'm going to get as many of these as I can. I still have a decent amount of ammo. Why am I not firing secondaries? Do I have too much angle? trying to come in now. Little torpedo run. And make sure I get as many flooding hits as I can. There we go. That guy's almost done. He's still got quite a bit. There we go. Is that 3? I believe that's 3. Alright. Find the battle here. 4 versus 0 again. So we're doing good. I would have liked to have gotten the 5th, but sometimes you just gotta take what you can get here. Nope. Yeah, see, we're over shipbuilding capacity. China improving relations. A lot of military conflicts going on here for some reason. So the first thing we need to do is we need to fix our... Let's suspend that guy. It should give us enough. Yeah, we've got enough. These are just torpedo boats. Some of these are 2 months, some of these are 1 month. 1 month. Most of them, okay, so only one of them's 2 months. Where's our... $2 months for that guy. All right. They still have no ships there. Panama, Suriname. Where's Suriname? Is Suriname out here? I feel like an idiot, but I guess I probably have to look that up. I don't know where Suriname is. I thought it was... Anyway, okay. So we'll figure this out. It's been a good episode. We've had quite a few good battles where we've doubled their victory points at this point, so that's great news. I don't know if we're going to be able to pull this off. Torpedo boat. I should probably attack these while I can. Before they can gang up on me. These guys are still coming down here. Not sure why they're being allowed to disrupt our convoys in the Caribbean. Power projection. Yeah. We still have a battleship there, though, which gives them a 7% chance. So I can't really afford to pull out my other two battleships from here. Even though they need repairs and refueling, kind of need to let them sit there. Okay. Rambling on, but like I said, it's been a good episode. A lot of good victories. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you have a great day. Bye-bye.